I say this prayer for you. I say this prayer for us to have better health and happiness. Oh God, may you give us health, wealth, and happiness. And if it was one of the three, may it be health, because wealth without health is worthless. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to go over step 1 of how to get your dream body. So many people focus on the tangible aspect, the metric of losing weight. How do I lose 40 pounds? How do I lose 80 pounds? I can't move. I can't do what I'm supposed to do because my joints ache, my back hurts, shoulders hurt, can't even move, I'm overweight, and I'm not able like I used to be able. Embarrassed to look at the mirror. Now, so many people going through this fail time and time again because they go to just the tactics, the brass tacks, right? Just trying to do the diet. I know this new Atkins diet, or they're just focusing on the same old thing, exercise and diet. Yeah, of course, you cannot skip that, yet you are skipping the foundation, the elemental foundation of any transformation in one's life, which is to become the person that does the thing to have the stuff. And we so think we could just do these things to get this stuff. And that's part of it. Yes, you will change the way you're eating, change the way you're moving to have some success, yet that alone will breed failure. Why? Because you're skipping over what gets you to do the thing. And it's not just motivation, it's beliefs, it's your emotional state, the way you feel when you're about to exercise or eat healthy food. Even if you're doing it and you're like, oh, or ah, you know how many clients I've trained in gyms? It's been 30 years now I've been transforming people. And some of the roles I played was in a gym with a Bachelor of Science of Exercise with other trainers that just had a cert or just came off the street. And one of the biggest things that the clients would say is, this is my, we're in torture chamber, this is my torture guide here. He's hurting me, he's killing me. And it's just like, we're here to get healthier. If you have that attitude, you're already self-defeating yourself. And you may say, well, how do I not have that attitude? I hate sweating. I hate going to the gym. I don't like the way I feel when I exercise. And that's because you have not learned the new language. You may learn a few words that you're repeating over and over again, like squat, push-up, and bench press, or dumbbell curl, the most popular one, right? Or you're walking and hydrating. That was one of the first 2 things I would always say is drink water and get hydrated. That's step 1. Yet we're missing the big picture. Your emotional state when you go in, your beliefs, your attitude, your attention. Where is your attention going? Towards the pain or the amazing benefit you're getting? And the studies that we have in delayed gratification are outstanding. Some say they predict our success better than any other prediction because of the marshmallow study, where kids were given a marshmallow and told to wait. They left the room, watched what they did. And when they just ate the marshmallow, even though they know they get 2 if they waited, it proved that they were not ready for delayed gratification, getting twice as much if you just hold on a bit. And you're not only getting twice as much, that's why your beliefs need to change before your behavior change, because you probably don't believe how much better, or know how much better you will feel with such little effort. Maybe you were an athlete in high school and you know you felt better, but you know how much work you put into it. All that's not necessary to be in elite condition and much better than 80 pounds or 40 pounds or 20 pounds overweight with aches and pains, focusing with your attention on the pain. And that's what is the cycle every time, that focus on the pain, that attention towards the pain. And then you start to manifest the pain, and then you have this belief that the exercise causes the pain, and you have this emotional state, this charged emotional state that reinforces your belief. So it's time to transform the attention you give to different thoughts. And sometimes that could happen overnight, but usually that takes a bit of time and repetition to change your subconscious, because your subconscious is built up of many different things, like the sounds you hear, the scenes that you see, right? You may see different movies, hear different sounds, have a different social life, be around different people that have influenced you to either think exercise is absolutely amazing or think it's like torture. Think that fresh fruit and healthy food is food, and we don't need to say healthy before we say food, as opposed to saying I need some real food when you have some refined food. Like one of my favorite students, when she said, I used to say, give me that real food. And I would say to her, what is real food to you? Why is like fruit and vegetable not a real food? And we could make it more dense. Why is, rice and beans not a real food? Why is something that may be perceived as a little bit healthier, especially fruits and vegetables? Why is that not real food? If you're hungry and someone gives you fruit and you don't eat it, then maybe we redefine our words when we're saying hungry. So these are a lot of things I go through with my clients, and I've done my best to put it in one book, the Love Life Logbook, which is not just a book that you're hearing what I'm writing, it's a book that you fill in the pages. And listen, you could get it for free right now. I'm offering it to you as a free gift, the ebook, absolutely free. Just click the link below and you could check out this amazing book. I have put what I have learned in over 30 years into that book. And I've studied in university, got an undergrad in exercise science, and then I got a master's in nutrition, and then I got a doctorate in nutrition and natural health. And outside of that was amazing. And outside of those studies, I just have transformed the way I learn, the way I teach, and the way I apply the knowledge that I've accumulated in that 30 plus years to get over obstacles and to clarify your desire, so that when you hit those obstacles, your desire is stronger than your obstacles, and you're clear about what you desire, and you have a clear recipe. You have a blueprint and a recipe and a guidebook. And this guidebook here, I know will transform you to the next level, because so many of us are missing the first step to our dream body. And the first step is changing who you are and how you look at things. Because if you keep looking at exercise and diet like torture and not good food, then it's only a matter of time before you relapse and use a fork to dig your way to the grave, like so many people have done. And I see it over and over again, whether it's ignorance or arrogance. Still, it's done, and it's, to me, really sad when it's ignorance. If it's arrogance, then bless you. Enjoy the foods you're eating. Yet, to me, if you know what I know, you wouldn't do what would cause disease and ill health, and you would be in pristine health. So I invite you to jump into pristine health, and love yourself. Be able to function at the highest level possible. Say goodbye to aches and pains in your back, your shoulder, your neck, to discomfort, disease like high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, high triglycerides. Say goodbye to endless nights where your mind is racing or your body is in pain, unable to sleep, not knowing what to do, not knowing what to eat, being exhausted right when you wake up in the morning. And say hello to limitless energy, to the fountain of youth, to that power of energy within that cannot be found without. We all had teachers, because people can take you places money cannot take you. Teachers and mentors can take you to places that you are only on the cusp of imagining. They've been there and past that, and it's a different language. To learn a language, there are so many nuances. And I hope and I know that if you are willing to be the person who will take the action right now to click the link and read a free book, then you have the possibility and the high probability, if you implement it and not just read it, don't read the book, memorize it and implement it, and you will see yourself in your dream life with your dream body, doing things that you once only dreamt of. You are capable, you are worthy, and you are amazing. Say it with me now. I am capable, I am worthy, and I am amazing. Thank you for your time with me together. May you stay blessed by the best, the greatest of all time. And may you listen to within, for that is where all the true knowledge is. Stay blessed by the greatest. Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love.